Some of the most well-known and widespread foods in the world have intriguing and unexpected origins, flourishing in locations and ways that were hardly imaginable. We hope you're a food enthusiast because today we will be taking a tour to learn about foods that grow in unusual ways, from the cashew nut, which is one apple seed, to proteins raised in Petri dishes. You may lead a healthy lifestyle by growing your fruits and vegetables. By growing food in locations you never would have thought possible, you may produce a lot of fruit and vegetables in your garden. In this video, we will be looking into 6 foods that grow in weird places around the world. Before we dive into the topic of the day, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on new content. 1. Cinnamon, cumin, fennel, and cardamom are just a few of the spices that are made from ground-up seeds and are used in regular cuisine. Cinnamon, a widely used spice in baking, curries, and sweets, is made by peeling the bark off a cinnamon tree rather than from a seed. The cinnamon tree, which is picked from trees that are older than 2 years, can reach heights of 20 to 30 feet when cultivated outside in tropical climates like Sri Lanka. To create the cinnamon sticks used in cooking, the outer bark is scraped off and the rolls of the bark are dried. 2. Mushrooms. The lion's mane, or bearded tooth, mushroom, which hangs from trees like a man's beard, is another mushroom notable for growing in unusual locations. Morel mushrooms are sought after and can be found growing along railroad lines, in fence rows, and forests across North America. The 75-mile-long La Cave des Roches mushroom caves network of caves and tunnels in France is used to cultivate mushrooms. The steady temperature of 53 degrees Fahrenheit and the humid air in the cave make it ideal for mushroom production. 3. Wild rice. Wild rice is semi-aquatic grass that is historically grown in shallow water along the banks of rivers, streams, and lakes. It is not rice at all. The grass, which may reach a height of 9 feet, is rooted in dirt and debris and has leaves that resemble ribbons. The first 2 sets of leaves develop underwater, whereas the third set develops above the waterline. These leaf seeds develop, turn brown, and detach, dropping into the water. Some seeds survive to bury themselves in the mud and blossom into a new plant the following season if they are not eaten by a passing duck or harvested. 4. Witchity grubs. The witchity grub, a common Australian bush delicacy among the indigenous population, may not be at the top of a list of the world's most wanted foods and may make one shudder at the notion of eating one, but it is undoubtedly cultivated in an unexpected location. The nutrient-rich bug, which is a giant wood moth larva, is either discovered buried inside the tree's trunk or up to half a meter below the surface of the ground inside the roots. If one is served, don't pass it up. The flavor of the witchety food has been compared to fried or scrambled eggs with a tinge of almond. 5. Pine nuts. The pine cone, though sometimes utilized as a celebratory ornament or decoration, serves another crucial purpose as the pine nuts area of growth. Each pine cone contains about 50 seeds that are concealed by overlapping scales. Don't wait too long, though. If the pine cone is open, it means that animals have probably already devoured the nuts. 6. Cashew nuts. The cashew nut is a commonly available kidney-shaped nut that is well-liked by diners all over the world. Originally from Brazil, it is now widely farmed in Africa, India, and Vietnam. The fact that a single cashew emerges from the bottom of a cashew apple, which is around 3 times the size of the nut, is less widely known. Because the cashew's shell is hazardous, it cannot be purchased in shell like other nuts because it is truly a seed. Many West Indians and Latin Americans ate the cashew apple, but tossed away the nut because of the toxicity in the shell's lining. And it's a wrap, guys. Thanks for sticking with us till the end of the video. If you know other foods that grow in weird places around the world, don't hesitate to share them with us in the comment section.